you lot have watched it, right? Cool. There's a thing on Instagram circulating about my apology yesterday. Yes, I apologize for my actions because my temper went way too. I should have controlled my temper. That is it. That is it. And that is all I'm apologizing for. Let's be very clear here. Everything I said was true. Everything I said was true, and everything I said was a fact because I was talking about me. I stated clearly at the beginning, it's about me. I stated clearly twice, I'm not generalizing, it's about the women I've dated. It's about me. They asked me questions about me, not about the world, about me. It was all about me. I kicked off about me. I didn't kick off about generalizing. So, anybody that's upset with generalizing, that's on you. I didn't generalize all black women. I said, take off your wig. I said, show me your hair. And I've said it numerous times in my life. Numerous times because I love to see black hair. I love it. It's better than the wigs. So take off your wig and show me your hair. Because I'm tired of you being fake. Okay, simple as that. That's one thing explained. Whether you like it or not, that's what I said. And that's why I said it. I'm not the first black man to say it. I'm not the last black man to say it. And many more will say it because we are tired of black women wearing fake wigs because they have beautiful hair. All black women have beautiful hair. Whether your hair is as bald as mine, black women, you know how to grease it up and shave up the sides and make it look good. Because that's what black people do. So take off your wig and show me your hair.
So, hey guys, welcome to Low Black by 91. Listen, I want to be very real with you. This Ginger J situation is nonsense, right? It's nonsense because as an intellectual individual person, right, what you just done there is manipulation. First of all, you shifted the goalpost. The argument that we had on the show was nothing to do with actually with hair at first. You're apologizing, talking about you want to apologizing now. The apology was whack because actually you didn't actually take any ownership of the offensive remarks you actually made, and you're standing 10 toes down in it. So I don't know why you're even apologizing. You're communicating. I don't know why you're even apologizing for being angry. I don't know why you're even apologizing for shouting and screaming. I don't know why you're apologizing for the way you communicated. There's no point, right? Because really and truly, you're as much as I believe the delivery is important, your actual content was offensive. It lacked actual intelligence into the argument. When I say that, what I mean by that is it's the process of your thought. The process of your thought wasn't well thought out. You actually contradicted yourself several times. We actually watched. There's another video that he does. He says that people didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the whole thing. I watched it all the way through. I did a whole review of it. I actually have no problem with anybody saying they don't want to date a black woman. Do your thing. Okay. All right. Do your thing. My biggest issue is that you don't know how you don't have the intellect to understand when you are speaking from a viewpoint, number one, that is very broken and hurt, and number two, that is damaging. Right? Now you've got your princess on the other side, fantastic. Okay, wonderful work. But when you start insulting people and then you start generalizing, which is what you actually did towards the end, right? You actually started generalizing and you were caught in a lie. Okay, all right. You were caught in a lie. Then what do you want people to do? Now I'm a little bit disgusted by the man then, because the man should have held you accountable right there and then. They should have held you accountable and told you that some of the stuff you're saying is nonsense, right? But you got to say whatever you wanted to say. And hey, again, listen, it's your prerogative who you want to date. It's just a way about going about it. But number one, first and foremost, this particular apology, why we're not accepting apologies? Number one, first of all, no full ownership was actually taken. Took ownership of communication, not actually what was said. Number two, you didn't acknowledge the impact and the damage it does to the other party who was listening to it. You didn't care. You don't care. And that's the reality of the situation. Stop saying you care about black women and you don't, because the impact of what you said, you don't care about. Number three, you never really expressed any genuine remorse for what you said, right? The language you used, the things that you said, the intention to hurt, right? You didn't express any of that genuine remorse. Number four, where was the change? Where's there a process of saying, okay, next time I'm going to do better? Where's the process of next time, you know what, I'll make sure that I don't use such offensive language towards my sisters, right? None of that. Okay. Number five, you should be able to leave room for us to be able to comment because you done said this thing, right? There's this energy of aggression and hurt and pain and anger is what you're giving us, right? And almost telling us, basically, it's almost like when a particular demographic tells us slavery happened, get over it. That's your kind of attitude. Not saying you actually said that, but what I'm saying to you is the way that you've gone about it, right? So those 5 points alone, we can't accept your apology. We can't. It's offensive. Now, let's just quickly remind ourselves as to what it was. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. I want to just quickly remind ourselves about what actually happened. Okay, so we're going to quickly just play this little clip here, right? Because this is a conversation.
So why would I keep dating you? So wait, no, so why would I keep dating you?
No, but me is me is.
So why would I keep
I
dating
know
you?
who the black women out there.
What does it sound like? What does it sound
all
like?
of the black women over the
What does it sound like?
you dated.
Let's keep it here.
He really said the reason.
I told you the
He said the
reason.
reason.
Listen, here's what we're not doing. We're not going around it.
Let her finish. So can you let me finish?
Let me upset you. Let me. Pardon?
You said that she didn't let you finish, but could you let me finish?
No, I ain't got time for it no more. Take that.
So that whole behavior there when he was triggered, okay, and was taken aback, he actually then started attacking the lady who was doing nothing to him, okay, and then he was caught in his own caught in a trap, because actually what ended up happening was he said it wasn't a race thing. Let me just slightly go back quickly. I won't do a long review, because if you haven't watched my long review, you need to go back and watch it, right? So she asked him a very prominent question about, is it a race thing for him? He said no. And then later on said it actually is a race thing. And this is what happens when people are illogical. And anger is not a problem. It is the actions we take out of that emotion. I want to make it very clear. Emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions aren't a problem, okay? When I'm coaching people, I tell people this all the time. Like, don't demonize emotions. Emotions don't do anything. It's you who takes an action from that emotion. Anger, frustration, feeling let down, disappointment, sadness, fear, you know what I'm saying, choose surprise, joyfulness. All of those things don't do anything. They're just a message to tell you something. But it's the action you take out of that emotion that causes the carnage, right? And what we've seen here is an explosive type of anger in terms of the action that he took. He's explosive. And what he doesn't recognize is that he's a scary individual, blood. I'm scared of you, bro. When I say scared of you, not like I'm scared of you in terms of you being around other women. I'm scared, bro. Yes, I'm scared. If you can bring and this amount of energy and vim to this conversation, I'm scared of you, right? So let's just quickly listen to this, right?
Like to snap in.
Not all women, but black women love to snap.
Thank you very much.
Majority of black women love to snap, innit?
White women do it too.
Majority of black women love to snap, and white women love to follow black women. Disagree with
It's
me.
a black thing to be animated.
Yeah, and kick your fingers.
I never said there's nothing wrong with sassy. But here's what I do love. I love a woman to stay feminine.
So I'm not feminine.
No, not when you get angry. And not when
I'm
you
not
get
angry though.
Your mum has no sass, yeah?
I'm so confused. Yo, come on,
Your mum has no sass whatsoever?
My mum will box everything down.
So,
But I don't like it.
oh, okay, fair enough.
Do you understand it
Fair
now?
enough.
Just because my mum does
You
it
make
doesn't
your
mean that I
mum sound
fucking like
she's
it.
the only one.
Just because, like, you lot listen to what you're saying. Just because my mum
But
raised
why,
me
when
and
it's
was sassy,
Latino
doesn't
woman
mean I
is
liked it.
sexy?
when your wife is upset or when she's like angry, does she
She
ever
can have
speak?
all the attitude
Does
she
she ever
can.
speak like, I don't know, she's Indian, so I'm assuming she might speak Gujarati.
She
Does she
listen.
speak Gujarati when she's mad at you?
She can do whatever she wants when she's mad at me.
And I love the fact that, you see, when you let racist people talk, they will honestly out themselves. When you let racist people talk, they will out themselves, right? And he just showed it there. He doesn't recognize his pain has made him such that he can even say boldly out of his mouth, my wife can give me an attitude and I don't care. Of course you don't, because you don't see her as giving you an attitude, because you don't see her the same way as you see a black woman. Whatever pain you have for your mother, that's where you need to channel your healing, sir. It's blinding you from the truth of what the manner is, right? So this apology that he's given us, no sirree, take it back. We don't want it. We don't want the apology. It's trash. Don't apologize. Don't even apologize for the way you communicated it, because it still isn't. It's still not an apology, right? You standing 10 tones down on your offensive language and stuff that you actually said. You're not being truthful. You're allowing your anger. You're allowing your pain to dictate to you what the truth actually is. And I wish I could, just some of the things. Look at this part here. It's even this brother was trying to tell what black women do.
Oh, I feel like you hate black women now.
Do you see why I said that?
What do you
Do
mean?
you see why I said that? What do you mean I have attitude? I'm even smiling with you. What's with the
Stuff like that is where I'm saying, like, people who do that, they usually are carrying a lot of venom because their mother, and I don't want to say it, but I will say it. A lot of times what happens is the mother figure that did not give them the love and affection that they actually required at the time, maybe emasculated them, maybe cut across them, didn't have good enough boundaries, probably didn't protect them the way they wanted them to be protected, causes a lot of built-up resentment to take place for a lot of black men when they're younger. And then this turns into the nonsense that we're seeing, right? So for me personally, and I'll play them more of a clip, the man them should have held him accountable. I'll do a separate live. I haven't got time today, but the man them should have held him accountable. There ain't no way you're going to run tyrant the way you're running and say the things you're saying. You're not dating outside of your race because you want to. You're dating outside of your race because you hate black women. That's completely different at that point. But to be fair, I don't give a heck why. Just stay where you're there. Stay where you are, blood, because no one needs you on this side, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? Don't come back.
Sorry. Hi, Darrell.
Hey, Darrell.
Hey, Darrell.
Hey everyone. So my question is for Ginger J again. I have two questions. My first question is, the things that kept happening with the black women, what made you think it was a race thing?
I didn't.
But you now date outside your race because of it?
Yeah.
Or did I get that wrong?
Not just because of that.
Okay, so what is it then?
It's just a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Attitude. I love.
Yeah,
I
it
love,
sounds like you
watch
hate
this.
black women.
I
I'm
love.
sorry.
I hate black women.
Yeah, it sounds
Does it
not
sound
that
like
you
I
hate
hate my mum?
Not that you hate black
Do we
women.
have time to go in?
You know what's annoying?
So he just told us straight there that it's not a black issue, and then later on ended up making it a black issue. I won't do long. Like I said, it's another day we'll tackle this, bro. I've already done a review on it. But my honest situation of this is that brother needs to heal. Okay, all right. And as men, and I went on TikTok and I saw a lot of men trashing him, bro. We're not in support of this. I want to be honestly very clear. So, ladies, black ladies, I want to be very clear. If your algorithm only shows you men supporting him, I need you to change your algorithm, because my algorithm was telling me that the men were actually saying this was trash, and they don't rate him and don't respect it. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't even make sense for him to conclude the conclusions that he came up with personally, right? But I'll leave it there. Like I said, we're not accepting of these people. You feel me? I appreciate you guys. We'll see you again soon. Much love. Tara.